Hey, what's up Shrinkeepers, and welcome back to my channel. So today we want to share with you guys about the netting of the streams before a tank reset. However, before we begin in this video, I wanted to give a special shout out to Kevin Shepherd. In one of the Facebook posts, he mentioned about him actually wanting to quit the hobby because he got some streams and then he put it in the tank, and then something happened to his tank and things like that. So I would encourage that hobbies or breeders who are in this, you're bound to have such occurrence or incidences, and you should not give up in that sense, because it is through all this experience you actually know what to do in the future, and you don't make the same mistakes again. So another special shout out is actually to Ben Arialano. Sorry, I am not sure if I pronounced your name correctly. So we had a very great discussion about stream breeding and the hobby itself. Definitely looking forward to meeting you in the near future. Actually there's actually two more I wanted to give a special shout out to. Is is to Kevin. He actually gave me this picture, this painting, watercolor painting for the Italy competition. It's really beautiful. You can see over here, it's really beautiful. And of course, the other one would be the the Venda black line. So that one is also very awesome. Thank you for that as well. So today, just going straight into this video, I just want to pan this around. I just want to show you guys about how we're gonna do. Okay, so actually I have this very big net over here. This is actually a breeder net. You can see it's a breeder net. So we actually use this as one of the things. We're gonna put this thing into the tank, and then we're gonna put food here, and then let the streams go in, and then we go catch them out. Another method we're gonna do is we're gonna use the normal nets. Actually this is a much bigger stream net compared to a regular stream net. This is especially requested for this special big one, so that I want to see what's the difference between a big net and a small net, and then we'll see how it goes. And another one would be, we're just going to use this breeding box. Just put some put some food in there, and then we're going to just invert it, and then after that we'll catch them out from there. So my wife is actually going to help me. So she's going to help me. She's going to help me net, and we will see if the normal way of doing it, like just netting it, is it faster, or can we actually use like this to actually make it much faster compared to just netting it, because netting is one part of the reset process, and it takes a lot of time as well. So enough talking, and we get to it. Alright, so now we are done with the netting of the streams. You can see this is the manual one. So this one we catch it normally with just a net, and then we just put it in the container. And on the other side of it is actually you can actually see over here, it's actually quite fast in the sense that the streams are actually in there, so they can actually you just all you have to do is just take this out, and then you can actually put it inside another tank which you want to remove. And there's another one over here that we use a bigger net. The results are not as good. I think one of the reasons is because the streams are not as hungry as the ones on top. You can actually see that this one is really hungry, and they actually went for it. So this is one of the easier way to actually get the streams out from the tank, and then after that you can do a reset. In addition, of course, what I do slightly differently is that I always like to remove all the mosses first. Once I remove the mosses, and then I will then move the streams over. So this tank we have also moved as well. We have moved it up there, up there, and then over here, this is the one that I would like to reset as well, but this is going to take some time because it has some buried babies. So that's going to wait for a while. So basically, I think at the end of the day, from a reset perspective, I'm just going to put this back down here. From a reset perspective, it is important that we have it quick. Make it simple because every time you reset, it actually helps to get the streams into a breeding mode as again, because the entire environment is really suitable for them again. You kind of reinvigorate the entire ecosystem again for them to actually breed. So pardon me, today I always like to wear this shirt, and it has a lot of broken holes around. And for those who have been to Singapore, you understand that it's very humid here in Singapore, it's very hot. Definitely you want to dress as light as possible. So for those who are coming to Singapore, dress as light as possible. And yeah, so coming back to one of the things is that I'm just going to pan this around again. Actually, you can see here I have a tank full of moss. These are actually the mosses that has been growing for all the tanks. And I generally do not want to put as much mosses in the tank because it kind of like crowd the entire tank area. I want to keep them as clean as possible, and that's the reason why I kind of like remove them in that sense. So for some of the updates on the tanks, for example, you can actually see over here that these are all the ones that have been resetted. These are just snow whites. The snow whites that we have, and we can actually see at least 6 or 7 big mamas that is being buried, and really awesome. And this is the 4-band, and actually this one over here we actually just moved them over. It's also doing really well. It's actually buried a lot of buried the big females that are buried as well, and of course the Santa. The Santa is one of the favorite as well, and also a lot of very big females that is buried in that sense. So coming back to the Sulawesi streams. So this is one of my side projects. You can actually see that there's a lot of Sulawesi streams over here. I'm just gonna pan them. Sulawesi streams. So really easy, and actually I feed them through the reflection. You can actually see the calyx ball, and all the babies are actually, you can actually see the babies on every individual sponge tiers as well. So they are fairly simple. I think that's one of the reasons why I kept them. And so for those who are actually interested in finding a way to get streams out of the tank much faster, I will really encourage to methods. Use some of these methods, like for example using the nets. They can actually go in there, and then you just have to lift them up. You can get the smaller one, you don't have to get a big one like this. And then of course you can even use a breeder box, an inverted breeder box, and get them in there. So there's a lot of ways to actually do it. You can even just put a cup in there, and then put a foot, and then they will also come as well. So plenty of ways. Write in the comment section below how you actually net the streams out. I think that is one of the things that we actually would like to hear from you guys. So that's all for this video. So until next time, peace out.